Hey recent grads, remember when your parents or grandparents told you that story? When I was your age, I walked to school uphill both ways in the snow. Come on. Well, you may see everything that they now have and think life's always been this easy for them. But trust me, they work hard to get to where they are today. So let me say congratulations on graduating and landing that first job. I'm sure it's a big deal for you, and I'm sure your family is very excited for you as you venture out on your own for the first time. And you're probably facing some realities right now, like maybe your campus apartment was nicer than the one you're in. And suddenly you're facing car insurance and utility bills and, oh my gosh, taxes for the first time. Well, these are just a few of the fun life adjustments that you're about to make. But let's talk about that first paying gig you've landed. If you're like most of us, your first job out of college probably isn't your dream job. And even if it is, it probably doesn't pay what you think you're worth. Well, let me tell you a story. I was talking to a family friend recently about her daughter, a recent journalism graduate. She landed her first writing job and is thrilled to be in the industry, finally a professional. But she's also learned the hard way that writers, especially brand new ones, don't pull in big salaries unless they're writing for like Friends or some of those big sitcoms. So her foot's in the door, and now it's time for the most important step, right? Which is learning to live within her means. And even though those means are a lot smaller than she's imagined, she's got to make it work. So like my friend's daughter, taxes, health, auto insurance, student loans, an emergency fund, and retirement, no matter how remote it seems now, are all looming on your financial landscape. They're all things you need to start planning for because you're on your own now, so no one else will do it for you. But back to your parents for a minute, who may or may not have walked uphill both ways. If you think they had it easy, if you think they have the world figured out and they're living the good life, remind yourself that they were once in your shoes, walking uphill. They worked hard for what they wanted. They made sacrifices. They drove beat-up cars. I've seen them. They delayed gratification as they worked towards their goals and dreams. And maybe that dream was a house. Maybe it was a new car, a boat, an early retirement. Maybe it was just watching you walk out that door to only return for major holidays. Regardless, they made it. And that's exactly what they want for you. So if you'd like to start talking to a financial planner and start establishing a relationship with that team that understands not only where you're at and where you're started, but will help you embrace your dreams, give us a call. In the coming weeks, we're going to be launching a new website called fee4plan.com. That's fee4plan.com. And it's going to be there to educate you as your journey continues. And we can't wait to see how far you'll go. Oh, and parents and grandparents, before I forget, please let us know if you have any recent or soon-to-be graduates in your family so they can not only learn about us, but we can learn about them. And if you'd like, we'll automatically sign them up for our soon-to-be launched On Your Own newsletter. We just need their full name and email address so we can add them. Until next time, we'll see you soon.